But you don't live out here, right? You go back and forth. You still live out. Why wouldn't you live in LA? Like, have you ever thought about that?
I mean, I feel like the move is probably to like have a house here one day for sure. But I have a lot of friends that live here, so I can really come here whenever I want. But it is a really good place for opportunities. Just like the other day with like the whole fight thing. Like,
yeah.
If I wasn't here, I wouldn't be able to like win the fight or whatever, and then like go on and whatever.
Yeah, tell us about that.
It's a great opportunity to be here. But at the same time, I love it back home. The food's like amazing, like the scenery, the water, crawfish, like the waterways, like born on the waterways, live on the waterways. Like, it's just like everybody's nice. Like the other day, I literally got in a fight with an old man, like an argument with this old man because he wouldn't move from the gas pump that I need to get gas at. And he's like, I'm like, hey sir, are you getting gas? And he's like, no. I'm like, all right, well, is there any way I could get by you to get to this gas pump, or maybe you can move back to one, because he was blocking 2 gas pumps.
Yeah.
And he just gets out of his car and goes inside.
Everyone wants to
fight. Is that in LA?
In LA.
Yeah, that's a very LA
and I'm
thing.
like, and I'm like, dude, this would never happen back home. Like everybody's like, hi, how are you doing today? Blah blah blah. Like the other, and then for another instance, this happened like day after day. But the day before that, we were at a park like going to play pickup soccer, and these 2 old men were just like looking at us. And I was like, hey, how are y'all? And then nothing. I'm like, how are you doing today?
So
nothing.
When you say hi to somebody, they look at you weird. When you say hi to them and you don't know them, it's like this.
It's like no one has love in LA.
Yeah. Everybody has a fucking traffic cone in their ass. It's literally the worst fucking, most toxic shit. But actually out here is really nice.
Yeah, out here is super nice.
Same
with San Diego. San Diego's cool.
Yeah. The outskirts of LA is like the best place to be. Yeah. I think if I have a house, I would be on the outskirts. Like
for sure.
At least an hour out or like 45 minutes out. It's like solid because you can get further enough away from the drama and the bullshit.
Yeah.
But you can just drive your self-driving Tesla.
Yeah.
Right
why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Tell us about that fight a little bit.
Yeah. What's the story behind that?
And also, it hasn't. I mean, unless you're kind of like in the influencer space, like not, it hasn't really been like announced yet that like you're like the winner and you're fighting on the undercard.
Right. So I was on a hike actually. Probably ate like shit in the morning. I don't even remember what I ate that morning. Like I ate something horrible.
Ass and Cheerios.
Yeah, and I'm like on a hike, like trying to get a workout in. Like if I knew I was fighting, I would never went on a hike. I would have probably just like been hydrating and shit. I'm on a hike and Taylor calls me. He's like, hey, you want to come box tonight? All these TikTokers for a chance to get on the undercard of the TikTokers versus YouTube. And I'm like, maybe. And he's like, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And right then and there, I was like trying to, like, what am I going to do? I have no gear. I'm on a hike right now. Like, literally, like, I'm at the top of the hike. Like, I'm just trying to save my energy.
Right.
I just, like, started chugging water. I'm like, I got to get hydrated. So,
have you been, like, training up to that?
No.
You've never trained?
I don't fight. Like, I don't box. I had one lesson, like, a month, like, whenever I, like, went to go, like, call out Tanner, even though Tanner's my boy. I was, like, trying to get on the card. I'm trying to chase the bag. I went, like, to one class, basically just to film that, like, call-out video, which was cool. It probably helped me a lot. And then...
one class is better than none.
Yeah, none. Sure. But, so I just did that one class. That's the only experience I have. And then... So, yeah, I started hydrating and then met Taylor at his house. Oh, yeah, first I went and got gloves and shit, and then went and met Taylor at his house, and then went there, and I was like, oh, well, it'll be fun no matter what. Yeah. And then somehow I fucking won.
Well, yeah. I was there, and I was, like, watching and filming, and, like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, it was Cam Casey you were going up against, and he was a little taller than you, right? And both, he had more lessons than you did, but, like, there was one right hand, he threw a haymaker, and he fucking just goes straight into the goddamn fucking ropes, and everyone was just going crazy.
Yeah. That was a good feeling. I posted on TikTok, and somebody was like, what a good feeling when you hit somebody and everybody screams.
Yeah.
But every other comment was like, this dude sucks. This dude's form fucking sucks. But I'm like, dude, back home, that's all we're throwing is fucking haymakers. Yeah. Like, we're just like,
looking for the knockout.
Because like back home, you like South is known for like more of a tough like vibe.
For sure.
You know, country boy shit. Well, we're all like, I used to fight like more street fight, not box. I never boxed, but like I used to get in a couple fights, and we just always just be like fighting and shit. So it's more of a street fight vibe, throwing haymakers.
Yeah,
and shit.
for sure.
So I just got in there and tried. I don't know.
Because I wasn't there, but I saw some footage from your phone. Like it was packed with just every influencer you could think of watching these fights, and people would just go in the ring, right? It was just like one-on-one to get the undercard spot.
Yeah.
And it was weird because there was like 2 solid like like bigger guys, right? That you went up to.
They had me up against that the dude that Cam fought.
Yeah, you fought like the biggest dudes and you still won. And then the last fight you fought like JoJo Tua.
Yeah.
JoJo's the boy.
But what sucked about JoJo was right after Cam Casey's 185, 190.
Yeah.
I'm 165 with like weight on me. Like I usually if I cut, I'm like 150, 155. Like I was like fighting this big ass dude. It took all my energy. I'm throwing nothing but haymakers. And then like, all right, 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to fight JoJo. I'm like, 5 fucking minutes? What the fuck?
So how many fights did you fight that night?
3.
3.
So,
okay.
So I went outside after the Cam Casey fight to catch my breath, and I just threw up everywhere. And then fucking
you came back in.
They were going rapid fire. They wanted to get the shit done. And go.
And then Fousey was like, "You can knock this kid out." I was like, "Bro, Fousey was there. He just wants the fucking thumbnail." I know. Like, dude. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to knock nobody out. First of all, JoJo's my boy. Second of all, I'm so fucking beat. I just threw up a gallon of fucking water outside. Like, I'm not about to knock anybody out.
Dude, Fousey Tube has been gone for a minute, and he just pops up and just covers all this shit with the fights.
Bro, I was talking to Bryce. I was like, why is Fousey here? He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Fousey's just here.
Dude, I love it. I fucking love it. Like, I remember the days of Fousey.
Yeah,
that was the shit.
I used to watch Fousey back in the day before he went crazy or whatever.
Before he turned his name to Rose.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's been through a lot of changes. But damn,
before he's best friends with Drake.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. He said that Drake was gonna come to his like meet and greet, and then
and no one showed up.
Hate it when that happens.
Hate it when Drake doesn't show up.
Nothing like a good old Drake meet and greet.
So who was organizing it? They're trying to make it to figure out who is gonna fight Tanner Fox on the undercard, right? Is it Tanner or is it?
Well, they got
no.
They got that one dude that like the guy like the organizer is the guy that looks like fucking Walmart Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
You know the guy long ass. You know the guy with like your long ass blonde.
Oh yeah.
Paul.
Sorry, but yeah, I mean I but anyway, I saw him. I'm like, dude, like this dude's literally Walmart Brad Pitt from World War Z. It's literally what I saw. Like I don't know if anybody. It's literally
or David Spade. Little David Spade.
Everybody thinks David Spade looks like so many people. David Spade looks like David Spade. He's like a small little rat man.
No, but yeah, he's putting it on. Yeah. And then so no, the dude I'm supposed to be fighting is this dude named Ryan. He won the YouTuber version. Ryan. Like I won the TikTok one.
Ryan's toy review?
Ryan's toy review. Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Ryan's toy review. He's
got that Target bag.
just
shows up with the Nerf boxing gloves.
Just bet him for the CPM on one of his videos.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Or get one of those.
Everybody in this bitch would be set.
Oh my god, bro. So he's setting it up, and then they're trying to figure out who's gonna be on the undercard because there's a spot available, right?
No. I'm like the dude had already won the YouTuber one. Is the dude named Ryan? I don't know. I forget his last name. I don't know. Do you know?
You're fighting him.
I have no idea.
I just know he's bigger than me.
That's all that matters.
How much bigger?
But what's new? I think he's like 5'11". I'm 5'8".
So are you gonna go? Are you gonna take lessons and shit?
Yeah, I'm.
You gonna train a little bit?
You going all in?
Or do you have the Ben Askren approach to it? Because I mean, the way I see it, as long as you don't get your head fucked up, and you like get out there, and you have the ability to have fun that night and potentially have sex, you might as well.
And a bag.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like you got your bag.
Yeah.
So it's like as long as you're.
I'm not too worried about losing.
Yeah.
Like
it's like
I've got punched in the face a couple times. Like,
and you just got thrown into this opportunity. Yeah. So like there's no reason to even like.
What were you fighting for? Did they tell you like if you get this spot, there's a certain bag? Like what is it?
Yeah, a guaranteed 6-figure contract to fight in the undercard.
Oh shit!
Plus exposure.
Yeah, exposure is huge, but dude, that 6-figure bag is massive.
Plus sponsorships and shit. I haven't signed anything. Paul hasn't even reached out to me yet about. It was like a couple of days ago, but I'm sure he has so much shit on his plate. But I'm supposed to be getting the contract soon and look over it. But
it's fucking awesome.
Wow,
can't complain, man. 6 figures in the bank account for.
It's nicer than.
We're trying to come down there and support everyone down there
in Miami. It'd be sick. It's gonna be a movie for sure.
We'll paint Kale across our chest.
Yeah, just to be the guys
our butt cheeks, bro.
That's even better.
Kale goes.
You're gonna have to shave your butt cheeks, man.
No, me too.
True.
I'd be in the same.
Manscaped sponsorship right now. Boom.
All right, this is actually huge. We've been working with Manscaped for a really long time now. They're a great partner for us, and this is some serious breaking news. We have an important PSA brought to you by Manscaped.com. This is a public service announcement and the news you've been waiting for. The Manscaped engineering team has confirmed that they have successfully created the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer.
Get the fuck out of here.
Which is now available for purchase in the United States of America and Canada. So tap in. Sorry to everybody in the other places, other countries, but USA, Canada.
No other places.
The new trimmer was released only moments ago, and we are one of the first people to get our hands on it. Here it is. The lawnmower 4.0.
Oh,
as a heart. I mean, look at that. It's literally a nut sack.
That's it is. That's the logo. That's epic.
But like, it's kind of like it's kind
like
of
fancy
angelic.
nutsack.
It's kind of
angels.
That's the first look. We've never seen this before. Honestly, it feels good. Dude, look how balanced it is, bro.
Give it a try.
Oh my god. Should we give it here? Let's fire her up.
Can I feel that real quick?
Yeah. You know, stroke it.
Wow, that is like it's so much smaller and it just fits around your hand better. That's amazing.
This is
keep it going.
Show and tell.
Okay.
Wait, can I see it really quick, Chris? I want to do a little.
What do they change about it other than obviously like?
So the lawnmower 3.0 was great, but the lawnmower 4.0, I think they brought it back. The light you can now turn on and off with the shaver still being on. So like you don't need the light the entire time. Also, wireless charging. You just plug it into a dock opposed to having to like plug it in. The old one you had to plug it into a dock, it might, fall off or anything. This one you just set it in the dock and it's just perfect.
Ooh.
Let's try this thing out.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, guys, you guys know we talked about this for a while.
Up.
Hardest part is shaving your own nuts, like shaving your own pubes. This makes it so you do not have to fear nicking your sack, doing anything. It's literally going to be a perfect clean every single time. It's the way to go. Manscaped.com/TheSync. We trust them with everything with cutting, shaving below the line. No nicks.
What percent you get off?
Wait.
There.
The new trimmer even allows you to customize your trim all the way through additional guard lengths with sizes 1 through 4. You get to choose different sizes of actual guards, and it looks wise. It's sleek. The two-tone matte and gloss finish even features a hot foil-stamped black chrome Manscaped logo. Shows that mower off loud and proud. Every time my friends come over and they see the Manscaped lawnmower, they're always like, they already know what it is and they want to try it.
Kind of turns the girls on. It's one of those things you can't really pass around. Like you can't let people try it out because it is kind of suspect. But
it's cool that people see it. They recognize
really
it right away.
Like when girls come over and they see it.
So yeah, guys, we want to give this off to you guys. It is live now. The Lawnmower 4.0. You can get 20% off and free shipping with the code TheSync at Manscaped.com. Make sure to use the code TheSync. No person wants to end up with pubes in their mouth, and your balls will thank you. To get 20% off using the code TheSync at Manscaped.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Manscaped. Drop it in.
Definitely.
Damn. Okay, so that's crazy, man. Did that come to you as like? Because, dude, finding out one day in like 8 hours you're going to make 100K, over 100K is nuts.
Yeah.
Like, what was your reaction to that?
That was the whole thing. Like, well, going into it, I seen Cam Casey. I didn't even know who it was at first, but he's huge. And then they had me up against the dude that Cam Casey first fought, was another 190-pound dude.
Okay.
They had me up against him at first. And I don't know what changed, but I think Cam Casey went up against the dude that I fought at first, and he was like probably 150 pounds. He might have been 6 foot, but he was like 150 pounds. And like, wait a second, this isn't fair. So they were like, what do you weigh? And he was like 190. So they just brawled.
Yeah.
So I got out of that first one. And they just had a bunch of big dudes in there. I was like, well, they had some little dudes too, but they definitely had some big dudes. I was like, I mean, fuck, if I catch them in the last rounds, it might work.
Yeah.
In the first rounds, it'd be a little iffy, but in the last rounds, everybody's tired. I could throw a fucking haymaker and do something.
For sure. And
it ended up working out pretty good. So
yeah, it was a lot of luck, like getting you to that bag, getting to that spot. That's massive.
Definitely. And then my reaction, it was cool. I like called my dad. Well, I told my dad and like a couple people that like I was going fight. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like, there's a chance to win like 100K or whatever, or plus or whatever. And then afterwards, I was like, wait a second. That's 100K.
That's 100K.
Your dad run that shit.
Your dad's like, I'm gonna go buy my girl a pair of tits. Let's go. Let's go.
Damn.
So is social media a full-time thing for you now?
Yeah. I used to own a company with my grandfather doing like temporary electrical work.
Oh, hell yeah. Were you a lineman?
Basically. I wasn't licensed, but
yeah, that's what I was gonna get in to before I started all this stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Before that, I did like house remodels and shit.
Oh, hell okay.
So I did a company with my grandfather for a little while. Well, actually, before that, I did some other like the remodels, and I started social media doing that, and then it was building up, and then my grandfather was like ready to get on with his life, and he was like leaving his business partners. He was ready to start a new business, and I was ready to start a new business so I could like own a business, so I could like have the freedom to come to LA when I need and shit like that. So it just kind of worked out, like good time, good place. And so I ran that for a little while, and then COVID hit.